Hey everybody, it's Master Tim. I'm going to demonstrate the lat pull down for you. In this case, we're going to use the bar. So what this exercise is for is working the lats here. It also works a lot of the muscles in the middle of the back, the rhomboids. It can pretty much work everything on the posterior side of your body. Most people use it to just gain strength there. So we're going to talk about how to do the exercise, give you some variations, and talk about things that you shouldn't be doing or that you need to watch out for in this exercise. Okay, so now I got Kristen here to demonstrate the lat pull down for us, okay? And this is going to be a wide grip version, alright? So what she's going to do is she's going to sit down. Now, you can see that her grip is actually even on the bar, and that's very important, okay? So from there, she's going to want to arch her back just a little bit and perhaps lean back just a hair. Now, can you come over to the side real quick? I want you to see this, because what you want is you want to make sure that you are as close as possible anyways, that you have a straight line from the shoulder here to where this cable is attaching into the pulley, okay? For most people, they can't bring their arms straight up and down. Coming straight up is like this. What you're trying to do is you're trying to arch and lean back so that you can get that straight line there without putting extra strain on your shoulder there. From there, the first thing you're going to do is you're actually going to tighten these muscles here. Okay, and you'll notice that she actually, as she moves this down, she's going to shrug her shoulders down, okay? And now she's aiming this bar for her collarbone, okay? Whether you touch your collarbone or not doesn't matter. That's what you're aiming for, okay? The big thing is that she's firing right through here. Okay, good. See how it dropped down? And she's bringing her chest up to the bar, okay? And her elbows are actually in line with her line of pull. Go ahead and do one more rep. Okay, so it's all in line. Okay, it's up nice, under control. First thing she does is she comes down, she squeeze. Yeah, that was perfect, nice. Chest up to the bar, good. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some variations of this exercise. Okay, now we're going to have Kristen demonstrate some different variations of this exercise, and really what it comes down to is just wide grip versus close grip. Now the one thing I want to point out is you can go wide, but you never want to go any wider on this bar than your elbows can go, so you don't want your hands out like that. And as you bring your hands in, your elbows are going to have to follow, okay? Now the cool thing about this is from here to here, you have a lot of different exercises. You can move here, you can move here, you can move there, you know, so there's a lot of different things in here. So we're just going to break it down, keep it simple, give you two versions. So wide grip versus close grip, okay? So we demonstrated the wide grip, which we're going to show you again just real quick. Okay, so again, this works the lats here. Now, the one thing that's a myth is the wider you go doesn't make your lats any wider. That doesn't happen, okay? All we're doing is changing the path of motion, working the muscles slightly different, okay? So show them what one of these looks like. Okay, again, she's aiming for her collarbone. That was good. So now what I want you to do is bring your hands in to where your middle finger is right. Actually, that's probably good right there, okay. So now here, again, she's going to aim the bar down to her collarbone, but her elbows come down in front of her, okay. So chest up to the bar is what she's thinking, so she's nice and arched here. Come over from the side so you can see this one real quick. Okay, so again, like you'll notice her elbows, instead of coming out, are going to come down in front of her. Go ahead. She's really focusing right through here. Nice. Give one more. Okay, good. So those are really the only variations. You can go ahead and set that up. Only variations of the lat pull down when you're using a bar. Again, it's not, are we trying to make the lats wider or thinner? We're just working them at different angles. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some things that you shouldn't be doing on this, and I already kind of alluded to the hand width here. Okay, even though this thing comes down like this, which kind of screams wide grip, we actually don't want to do that. There's not very many people that can actually grip this wide and be okay with it. Again, you want to make sure that your hands never go wider than your elbow can. Okay, now this position where it's straight out, that's as wide as this elbow goes. You're out like this, as you're coming down, your elbow wants to draw your hand in, But if it's locked by the bar, it can't do that. And we're going to show you what happens as a result of that. So go ahead, and I want you to grip it wide. Yep. Okay. So she's going to do everything else the same, get her back arched. Okay, she's going to pull down from here, go ahead. Now what happens, in order for her to get this down, her shoulders are going to have to come up, shrug up and make that happen. Yep, right there, okay? So this is a bad area. Now if you're going to do it this wide, go ahead. You want to come down. You're probably going to have to stop right about there. Okay, so it's an incomplete exercise, really. Okay? The other thing you want to watch out for is coming down too far with the bar. So go ahead and fix your grip here. Okay? And you see this a lot with people who are inexperienced. Okay, so go ahead. She's actually, yeah, see right here, this is no longer a back exercise, it's a tricep exercise and a rear delt exercise, okay? We want to focus on this part of the body, okay? So now, another thing you want to watch out for, and not many people do this, but pushing in and out on the hands, and that's going to affect how this whole thing works, and it's really going to kind of deteriorate your form, okay? The other thing that you want to watch out for is, you know, moving back and forth. So as you come down, so you're going to really lean back like this, okay? So that's getting the weight line. And most people know not to do that, but I still see it in the gym. I actually see it on this machine right here. So those are some things to watch out for on the